do. William.
We gotta stop meeting like this. Hope you like bullets, because I got a hell of a lot more.
Come on.
For fuck's sake, how the hell are you still kicking? Great place to stay. There's no mercy.
We gotta lose that car!
You like that?
Juicy.
Fucker!
Give me your hand!
And there is the light at the end of the tunnel. Let's go.
So, are you guys like boyfriend and girlfriend?
No. We're just... Oh, we actually just met last night.
Yeah. That would have been one hell of a first date, though.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Look! He might be able to give us a ride.
What if it's not just the city?
Get Sherry out of here.
Come on.
Hey, that was Live Another Day by the great.
He was friendly.
So, is it over?
I don't know. But if it's not, we'll stop it. Whatever it takes.
Yeah, you damn right we will.
As long as we stick together, we'll be fine. Come on.
Hey, you guys can adopt me.
Adopt you.
We can get a puppy
Puppy.
and a parrot.
Parrot.
I always wanted pets, but my mom said they're too messy.
That's Claire
Next up
part
on this
B.
boring Wednesday is a song to get your blood pumping.
And we're done with Resident Evil 2 Re. RE3 next. We got a A grade. I'll take it. We shouldn't have unlocked anything special for that. So that's RE2. I'm glad we got that one in today. And then we just have 2 more of the first games to get in. I'm going to take a break, and I'm still going to keep the stream going. We'll probably switch back to the regular screen and stream screen for live. And Yeah, we'll play some like Dead by Daylight or something. Just like kind of chill for the rest of the night. So, love y'all. Thanks for hanging out with the RE2 Claire B, and I'll be right back. Which boss fight, CJ? I'm kind of curious. Alright. Yeah, let's flip over here in a sec, CJ, and I'll go over these, couple of these models with you for a switch over. We got level 1 Birkin. Right? This is like Kendo and his daughter. This is Karen Warren. She is the lady that's laying on Chief Iron's table when we're Sherry, and Claire when we go through the orphanage. And she is part of a night that never was. It's like kind of like you get to control her, Kendo, and a police officer. Looks like she was bitten and she died. And if that didn't happen, like, it gives it like an alternate scenario you get to play as. These are like the little collectible things that we shoot at. Good. So this is adult G. This is what we fight in the sewers most of the time. Like, and you notice like these two, like that's the protective shelf that's protecting the sack that's underneath of it, and then we expose the eye. So it's got like 3 different layers to it, and then of course you kill it. But if like there's a couple of the younger ones, this is what it starts out as. It almost looks like what's it called from 4? Las Plaga. The Plaga. The ivy plants. So you'll notice like they can one-shot you. Like they can just rip your head off if you have nothing like either like stab them or a grenade to put in their mouth. But if you burst them, that's how you're you burst the sacks on them. That's how you take them down initially. But the best thing to do is just like, and they look how they move so awkwardly. Like they're really hard to fucking shoot. This is like the grab animation. Yep, and that's how they like grab onto your head and then they rip it off. Giant alligator. Sewer gator. Now this is Mr. X. This is the tyrant that we see a lot with Leon. So like this tyrant follows Leon's story, and then G follows Sherry and Claire's story. And then depending on like which story you start out with, the other one will be just complete opposite. It's just like, you know, pick your own adventure kind of thing, you know? That's like when he like gets hit or something like that in the face. It cracks his neck. Like a stumble. And he like gets like dropped into Raccoon City, right? Like he literally gets dropped because like while the outbreak's going on, Umbrella has this twisted idea that they want to test the bioweapons that they've been experimenting with. So they just start dropping like bioweapons in, and this is one of them that they drop into the police station. They They drop him into the police station. They can control him remotely and basically make it do anything that they want. They can pre-program it like they do with Nemesis. Nemesis's primary mission is to go out and eliminate Stars. Stars team that was at the mansion and anybody associated with that incident. So he's looking for like Brad Vickers and Jill in the third game. Barry's on vacation. Chris is out of the country. We don't know where Chris is at because that bullshit letter we get up in the Stars office is a crock of shit. He's not there. We don't know what happened to Chris. Super Tyrant. This is like when he gets like at the end of the game. So like that fucking claw right there, man. Fighting machine, and they pre-programmed it as a tyrant, like kind of like what Mr. X is, and the T-virus, like from the first game, like when we went down in there, and the monster that stabs Wesker in the back when it comes out of its like casing. That's like one of their main projects. Is like they want to create like these mutant bioweapons that you can basically, like, you don't have to send people in. You can send this thing in and it'll just like fucking wipe out whatever the fuck you want it to. And they're trying to like sell these to like governments overseas and shit like that. Like Umbrella's always in some shady shit when it comes to like their dealings. So here's William. So we saw William up top. This is the first time that we meet him in the sewers and how far the virus has gone. He did stab himself like on the right side, so that's why he grabbed the pipe out of nowhere. It's probably like fucking fused into his thing. On. And when he turns, look at him. You can see he's in like excruciating pain. Like it's not. I wouldn't even necessarily say that it's William at this point that's doing all the like the thrashing that you see. I think that's more the virus. So this is the second stage, and you can see now that he's like become less William and more G-virus. Like that's an extra head that fucking sprouted off this dude. The virus has already spread to his other limb. Look at his spine. I never noticed that before. Like his whole body is to the left. And that, like, his spine is coming out of this. And the rest, since it's on the right-hand side, everything else became G-virus first. Like, that's not, like, this one right here, that's not even his arm. That's his arm, curled up. He's technically got, like, 3 arms. And, like, there's the 4th one right there. Or that's like his rib cage. Still see a spine. The spine kind of lines up. Yeah, so he's got 2 arms on that side. Fuck, man. And what he finally becomes, yeah, fucking badass. And like, you can see like the one on the left doesn't seem to be as fully developed. Or the right hand side. Over by the eye, it's not even fully developed. I know, right? And look, there's no William now. Like, William is basically the center right there. Like, this fucking mutant thing, like, fucking took him over. I don't even see William in this anymore. Oh, but there's a spine still. So William would be like right up in here. Unless like he moved down into like the center of his chest, because that's where it kind of looked like it was going. There's nothing in the center on that one. Like his head just completely disappears by this point. There is no William Birkin except for his spine. Like his spine and like this inner arm right there. And then this is one of my favorite boss fights in this game, is when you're fighting it like the elevator one that we just did with Claire. Because like you get the Gatling gun, like you're trying to like hit this fucking thing like off a train. It's bouncing around. It's chasing after you. There's a spine still. Yeah, that's still his spine. It's just bigger. Wow. That's fucking crazy, dude, that his spine is still, like, on the outer skirts of it. And then... we have G. There's no way for me to, like, go outside of this. It's just, like, it just won't. Yeah, this is about the best we're going to get for this one. It only shows us, like, that front angle. The fucking thing's head's still attached. At the top. There it is. It's still at the top of it. So like the head like comes down into the center. Oh, it's busting through the door. That's fucking awesome. I love that game. That's like if I had to say, like, his arm is swinging around on the big arm, yeah, like as he's like, you know, like fucking whipping that shit around, man. Like, I think Sadler is like the antagonist in the fourth one, and I think he's a good one, right? But like that's just so fucking like you just literally watch this guy like fucking become his creation, almost like a mad scientist, you know. It's no Jekyll and Hyde. It's just chaos. Like no filter. He's just upset. Like, and there is a point in the There's a point in the first game where like you get memos and things, and I think I read some of them when we did our Jill playthrough, but they're from William Birkin to like conversing with Wesker. And Wesker and Birkin work together. They're both scientists that work for Umbrella. So Wesker's very well aware